In this video, we're gonna look at how different pros hold B site overpass. This Astralis pistol B setup is beautiful to watch and very effective. The Vice has the best spawn, so he's just gonna take a peek middle and call out any enemies. Malgisk and Dupree are gonna play short together, but they're gonna walk up silently and surprise the T's. The reason why this works so well is because of S-Tag, boosted up as bait. Glaive is the one boosting, and he's also going to throw his 2 flashes down Monster, which prevents anyone from pushing up at the same time to wrap the site.
Drop off, but can they start to pick up the pieces on their CT side as USP's up close against the blocks? Dupree is holding on for 3 kills alongside Mages. That's more like it. Apex tries to rummage around the back and Glaive denies him.
Here's Astralis once again showing how to defend the B site with this B starter kit. Glaive's gonna molly short tunnels, and because the T's failed to molly short, he doesn't need to waste his smoke. After clearing short, he falls back to throw a well-timed grenade together with S-Tag for some collateral damage for T's chilling behind the molly. He then holds Monster, being the first contact on B. Malgisk is gonna throw a grenade inside Glaive's molly to cause extra damage against T's pushing short. He's gonna hug the corner of the site and line up his smoke like this. As soon as Glaive gets contact, but in this case goes down, he throws his smoke and then mollies the other side to make it harder for T's to enter the site. S-Tag is responsible for this famous smoke that lands inside Monster tunnels. Knowing it will make your life on B easier. Notice how he can hold Monster from this angle and also drop down to the pit in front of him if they decide to push out. After getting flashed, he's gonna molly the entrance, and this is where they combine the grenades for some juicy damage. He then holds short from this pillar so he doesn't get seen from any one monster, and it protects him from any incoming flashes. When the push arrives, his main objective is to hold short and rely on Malgisk's smoke so he can play around it.
They might be about to run to their demise. They open up onto Glaive, but there's more where that came from. S-Tag playing around this smoke, in with one. Chipped down from the Monster side, but Magisk here to help out. Let's keep his teammate alive.
Here's Rush, holding down a rush. He's gonna throw this underhand flash and go crazy. It may look like he's doing everything himself up until the end, but let's look at his teammates. Config is gonna throw the Monster smoke, which greatly helps out Rush. He then lines up for an assisting flash while running with his back to not get blinded by enemy flashes. NATO's gonna molly short tunnels, blow up the door with a grenade for info. Then, as the T's push, he's gonna support Rush with a simple flash behind him, and you know the rest.
Think about the situation right there. What if he had an R? Speaking of which, what about a spray down from Rush as he stops a rush over here at the B Monster tunnel for himself? 4, not a 5th, NATO Sapphics.
Here's a pretty effective crossfire setup from FaZe. Olaf's gonna hug the building to hold Monster. He then reacts to the short push, smokes it out, and the crossfire begins. coldzera's gonna play from this pillar, hold for a boost without revealing himself to Monster or Short. Knowing that Olaf will smoke out Short, his plan is to swing out at the right time.
Yeah, right. That's a whole different level. Look at this, by the way. It's a B play, and well, it's all over.
Here's a clever run boost from Heroic during an eco round with an op saved. They were desperate and needed a creative solution. Without a smoke for Monster tunnels, the T's can spot CTs crossing over to the other side. Because of that, Borup's gonna run boost Staben. The idea for the run boost is to fool the T's into believing that no one crossed. Unfortunately, it didn't do much for this particular round.
Run boost over. Nobody there to actually keep him held in, so a precautionary task.
This cheeky complexity boost is just beautiful to watch. Config's gonna molly down ramp on A. Then he's gonna hold out a smoke for a molly and stand so that BlameF can see Short tunnels. After the entry kill, they quickly ditch connector so they can't get flanked from A. BlameF is gonna molly playground. He's also gonna throw one smoke and one flash before going down connector. After he gets the kill and falls back, notice how BlameF decides to beat hop onto the bench. The reason why he does that is to get to cover much quicker. You can see here how much the two mollies and flash from Config and BlameF did. Here's an infamous triple boost done by Vitality. RPK is gonna carry his team by crouching into the corner, then go a little bit out to let his teammates up on him. Mizuta is gonna simply rest on top of RPK. And Apex, being first, is gonna molly short tunnels, then finally get boosted. Ziwu for the round is gonna smoke out Monster, and then hold it for his teammates. Fun fact, this boost kind of saved them against Astralis.
Triple nade stack being thrown in. Used to clear out the other boost. So luckily for Vitality, they decided to go for the 3-man boost over the top.
Here's what I like to call a big flashes play. Tabson and Keto are gonna push down Short. The player with the best spawn will use his smoke to extinguish the molly Short and bounce a flash for tunnels. They're gonna push all the way and end up getting Shoxy fully blind. Tabson before leaving throws a deep flash to scare others away. Tizian during the round is gonna throw a very hard molly that actually fails this round, but I'll show you one that works later. He then tries to bait from Monster while his teammates from Short are coming out. And then as they succeed, can leave B and rotate back to A. Santeris is gonna throw this very important smoke that cuts T-spawn away from Monster and finally throw these two flashes, which allows his team to jump out. Here is poor Shox's POV.
Yeah, not the vodka kind. Oh, baby, I don't know. Oh no, oh dear.
And really quickly, this is how the molly looks when it doesn't fail. Slap a like on the video if you enjoyed it. If you want to see more, let me know in the comments. Stay awesome and go bananas.